How do you become like Ayanokoji Kiyotaka? What do you have to do? What do you have to study? How do you think like him? Is it even possible in the first place? Before we continue into how you can become like Ayanokoji, I only ask that you guys subscribe to my channel and like the video so it can get recognized by the YouTube algorithm. That is all I ask of you. Thank you. Step 1. Understand neuroplasticity and how it works. I'm not going to say that you can become the actual Ayanokoji because you simply can't. He's a fictional character. However, you can possess personality traits and habits. That is definitely possible. There's something in the brain called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity allows us to alter our habits, behaviors, and beliefs by doing something repeatedly over a long period of time. For example, if you start using your left hand rather than your right hand to do certain tasks, you will inevitably improve your left hand. If you play chess every day, for 1 month you'll improve your chess ability. Am I wrong? But okay. Okay, you just gave examples of physical improvement. So it doesn't work for mental improvement. Right. Of course wrong. Neuroplasticity works the same for everything. The more you do something, the more you think something, the more that certain thing gets strengthened. If you feel unmotivated or you're procrastinating or binge drinking, binge eating, binge watching, binge smoking, understand, this is your doing. At the end of the day, you're the one calling the shots, not some demon on your shoulder. So why do you need to know this to understand that if you want to become Ayanokoji, you need to do these next steps that I give you repeatedly. You need to adopt these new habits and drop your unpleasant ones. An interesting thing about neuroplasticity is that if you stop doing a certain action or think a certain thought, the connections to the negative habit will weaken, which is absolutely fascinating because you decide how you want to shape your life. Step 2. Appearance. This step is rather simple. Just look clean. You don't have to wear fancy clothes, expensive shoes, or even have Ayanokoji's haircut. You don't need any of that. Just stay clean. Make sure you get a haircut every 2 weeks, shower every day, maybe get skincare routine, and eat healthy. Ayanokoji is pretty lean, so exercising and eating healthy would get you to that position. If you want to gain muscle, search up how to bulk, and if you want to lose fat, search up caloric deficit. Step 3. Demeanour. Okay, so here come the steps that have some juice to them. As we all know, Ayanokoji's demeanor is, I am bland. I do not show emotions. I am nothing important, and I have no idea what's going on. Sounds spot on, right? So this is basically portraying mysteriousness. How does Ayanokoji use mysteriousness and how can you apply it? Poker face is the first thing you need to use. Basically, all poker players use it. And why do they use it? To not give away their hand. By showing your emotions to people, you basically open the door to your thoughts. But how do you close the door? By closing your emotions. Do not repress them, simply close them off whilst in contact with others. Another thing would be to always say less than necessary. This is killing 2 birds with 1 stone because it prevents other people from knowing your intentions and gives off a mysterious aura. I'll give you an example. If someone asked you, hey, what are you doing after school? You wouldn't reply with, I'm going to make a TikTok video for my business and then watch YouTube videos on how to make money. You would respond with working on my business. You see how in the second response it was a lot more vague. You gave them a half answer without raising suspicion. With the first response, you were too detailed. You were basically showing your hand, and your mysteriousness would be thrown out the window. Step 4. Become bland or the shining star. This is completely up to you. You don't have to do everything that Ayanokoji does. Do what's best in your interest. If you want to be the shining star, you can freely show others your progress, get recognition and praise. This is the job of the shining star. Do not hold back in doing so. You could give off the impression that you've stopped improving, never look back at your past, and always strive to succeed. Aim to become the star on the other hand. If you want to bland, like Ayanokoji, give the impression that you're average just like the 99% of people in this world. Work secretly at your craft. Become the best at something, but do not show it to the people around you until you're ready. This will absolutely surprise everyone. You will be talked about, your hard work will pay off, and you would have reached your goal. To get your opponents off guard and slaughter them in their sleep. Step 5. Combat. You need to learn how to fight. Do not try to learn every single martial art like Ayanokoji, because this will take you years upon years. Instead, practice one and become skilled at it. How can you become Ayanokoji if you don't know how to protect yourself? Step 6. Think, I will not be mentioning what to study. However, here is a habit that you should implement. Sit in your room, music off, TV off. It should be silent. Think of a question that you want to be answered. This question can be about anything life, why this event happened in your life, how to make more money, or any other, and then ponder on the question. Do not search it up, don't go on Google or YouTube to find an answer. Simply think for yourself. This process can take up to minutes or hours. The main practice here is to start relying on yourself. Ayanokoji thinks. Does he take out Google whenever he needs an answer as soon as possible? No. He thinks fast, he's quick on his feet, always questioning everything. If you do this exercise daily, it is inevitable that you'll improve your reasoning and thinking skills. I hope you guys liked the video.